This week on Inside Boulder News. The search is over for Boulder's next police chief. Find out who it is. There's been a lot of media attention about coronavirus. We have some preventative steps we can all take. And check out Boulder's latest art installation. Welcome to Inside Boulder News, your source for all things Boulder. I'm Jocelyn Avendaño. There has been a lot of international media attention about coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. Here are preventative steps we can all take, especially during flu season, to limit exposure. Here's what you can do now. Clean your hands frequently with soap and water or alcohol-based hand rub. Cover your nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing. Avoid close contact with anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms. Stay home if you are sick, and get an annual flu vaccine if you have not had one. These are hygiene recommendations that we should all be doing during cold season. The city has been monitoring the coronavirus outbreak and is working with Boulder County and County Public Health to be ready if there are future confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Boulder County. Here are some ways you can stay up to date on the latest information. Call CO Help at 303-389-1687 or 1-877-462-2911 or email cohelp@rmpdc.org for answers in English and Spanish. City Manager Jane Brodegum announced this week that Maris Harold has been chosen as the new Chief of Police for the City of Boulder Police Department. Chief Harold has accepted the position and will take on the new position on April 20th. Chief Harold has 23 years of experience with the Cincinnati Police Department and holds a bachelor's degree in sociology from Eckerd College in St. Petersburg, Florida, and a master's degree in criminal justice from Xavier University in Cincinnati, Ohio. She comes to the City of Boulder with a long list of accolades, including awards for her work with community collaboration and police reform. Harold is the City of Boulder's first female police chief. Next week, city staff will present a preferred alternative for managing prairie dogs in irrigated fields to the Open Space Board of Trustees. The OSBT will consider the results of an expedited staff review process that examined prairie dog management, soil health, and land restoration efforts on irrigable city open space lands. This effort is looking at new land management tools on the northern grasslands, including considerations such as ecological conditions of the land, improving soil health, supporting ranching and farming, and protecting wildlife. To read OSMP's preferred alternative, please visit the website seen on your screen. Community members will be able to share their feedback during the public comment section of Wednesday night's meeting. You can watch the meeting live on Boulder Channel 8 or on boulderchannel8.com beginning at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, March 11th. The city's Housing and Human Services Department is conducting a housing and economic opportunity study with Boulder County, the City of Longmont, and the City and County of Broomfield.
This is a Housing and Community Needs and Human Services Resident Survey, and it stems from our HUD consolidated plan work that we're doing. As a city, the city as a jurisdiction receives funds from the federal government, and we're required to make a consolidated plan every 5 years.
An essential part of the study is the resident survey currently available for community members to take. Resident participation will have a big influence on how the city prioritizes and responds to community needs through its Housing and Human Services program.
Attempts to identify the gaps that exist in the community as far as housing conditions, and then we're actually taking it a little bit further beyond that. We're using this opportunity to engage with residents to also help inform our human services strategy and understand what the needs are.
The survey takes about 15 minutes to complete, and those who participate will have the option to enter a drawing for a $100 Visa gift card at the end of the survey. The survey is available in English and Spanish.
This is a really great opportunity for residents to weigh in for their individual stories about the things that are impacting their life and might be hindering their ability to thrive in the community.
To take the survey, please visit the website seen on your screen. More information can be found on bouldercolorado.gov/HHS. The survey closes on March 15th. Pro Street Mall's East End is now home to a brand new art installation created by local artist Melanie Yazzie. The City of Boulder's Office of Arts and Culture held a dedication for the most recent addition to the city's public art collection on Friday. We caught up with Public Art Administrator Mandy Vink earlier this week to learn what this new installation is all about. Strength from Within is the title of the sculpture that is located on 16th and Pearl and is by local artist Melanie Yazzie, professor of printmaking at the University of Colorado.
This piece is actually about, how there's hope within us all and that we should trust in our instincts and nurture the hope that we have and treat it like a garden. So you can see a lot of those motifs within the work itself.
This new edition of Pearl Street Mall's East End draws from Yazzie's rich Navajo cultural heritage and is the first piece from an indigenous artist in Boulder's public art collection.
This piece was gifted to the city by an anonymous donor. At the time, we didn't know where we would put it and engaged with a lot of communities. In particular, the East End of Pearl Street Mall was really interested in having more artworks. And so we brought Strength from Within over here because it felt like it really resonated with a lot of the businesses on this side of the street.
If you missed Friday's art dedication, there is still time to head on over to Pearl Street to view this brand new sculpture.
This is a permanent piece. The public art collection is really dependent on having just such a variety of experiences and opportunities, not only by different artists, but by different durations of artwork. And so this is one of those that is here to stay now.
Boulder is a very desirable place to work, live, and visit. For those looking for job opportunities, the City of Boulder's Parks and Recreation Department will be hosting a job fair on March 11th at the North Boulder Recreation Center. The fair will connect job seekers to over 300 positions currently available at Boulder's Parks and Recreation Department. The city is seeking positive, reliable youth and adults for seasonal and hourly positions. Jobs with Boulder's Parks and Rec include youth services, sports leagues and programs, recreation centers, and the department's Expand program. Free rec passes will be available to all applicants applying at the fair. Don't miss it on Wednesday, March 11th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the North Boulder Rec Center. More information can be found on the website seen on your screen. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's edition of Inside Boulder News. If you have pictures, news tips, or events you'd like to see featured, we'd love to hear from you. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe. And be sure to check out the city's online newsroom for the latest city news. Have a good week.